Good morning, friends. This evening session is dedicated to spoken English lovers and language lovers, particularly those who are willing to enhance their skill and ability in this, period of, let's say, leisure and sitting at home. Children should develop this fluency in spoken English and every day learn certain structures, new structures. Now, when we talk about using small sentences and beautiful expressions in day-to-day conversation to create an conversation to create an impression among friends and relatives, your guest, you have got your guest in your friends house, and suppose your friend is a little bit, or he's well educated and he's having American accent of English, and his parents are from abroad, and you want to just create an impression upon those parents by speaking and by improving your fluency and by interacting with them in a better language. So you can use three small structures starting from it, and then any other, it is, any auxiliaries, is, was, and of course, uh, what uh, a wonderful what a wonderful time sitting with you, talking with you. How nice to, see you again. What a pleasure. Like that. Always use some certain exclamatory sentences in between conversations. Suppose two of your friends have come and you have met them after a long time. You may start with this: it is nice seeing you here in my city after a gap of 10 years. How beautiful it is to spend some time with you. How wonderful you look now after a gap of 10 years. How grown up you all have become, friends. How matured you appear to be. Or how, sensitive that child appears to be. What a pleasure to interact with you! Exclamation sign. What a wonderful, moment to talk to you. It is nice to see you. Suppose somebody says that, what can I do for you? What can I do, or how can I help you? Well, it's nice to know you are willing to help me. It is wonderful to see your eagerness to help me. It's really a great help. Seeking your advice. It is really a wonderful moment. Discussing some matter with you. It is really a nice time learning and exploring new ideas, reading books, and learning new stock of words. Uh, how beautiful it is to sit at home and enrich your power of vocabulary, power of synonyms and antonyms. It has really become important for everyone to use the structure it plus is plus any adjective and then any other complement. Like you said, it is nice to, explain to you this matter. It is nice to see you understand the matter. It is nice to find you, curious to know the subject matter. It is wonderful to see your curiosity. It is really interesting to come to know about your arrival in my city. It is really exclusive to talk about some of the important measures taken by the government. It is really encouraging to discuss this matter among all our friends. It is indeed incredible to see your efforts in this regard. It is indeed creditable to talk about your contribution to this subject. It is really appreciable to acknowledge your contribution in this field of learning. How interesting it is to know about your contribution to this subject matter. How interesting for us to know that you are a man of French, you are a man of German, you know German better, you know how to speak German. It is nice to know you know how to drive a car. It is, wonderful to know that you are interested in fashion designing. It is my pleasure to welcome you here. It is my, privilege to talk to you regarding this current issue. It is my opportunity to define this subject matter in front of you. Like that, if you keep on using such a small, structures, then comes like that. That when you are using exclamatory sentences, then you always remember that what, how, like how wonderful to be here today. Exclamation sign. How comfortable to sit inside and read. How awkward to go out unnecessarily. How risky it is to go without any reason. How bad it is to know about the current scenario in India. How disgusting it is to talk to that boy. How disinteresting to listen to these things. How wonderful to listen to some music. How interesting to read this story. What a chance to meet such a great person. What an opportunity to explore new areas of interest. How wonderful to know that you are also of the same stream. Like that, if you keep on speaking such sentences, the very fact is that when you start writing any composition, let us say you are sitting for a competitive exam NDA and you are asked to write about the present circumstances, the present scenario, and the efforts taken by the government to handle it, you can explore ideas and write beautiful expressions. Like you can say that there is no denying the fact that the present scenario in our country is very, very threatening, and it is creating a sense of fear in the mind of every Indian. But the fact is that the efforts taken by the government recently is little bit hopeful and optimistic that the things will get normal within a month, because the way corona wave 2 is spreading, there is a chance that the youth will also become the victim, and they are getting victims of this strain. But the main problem is that the people should always have patience, perseverance and courage, and they should not go out without any reason. Even if they go, they should always use mask, and they should always keep a suitable distance and follow the COVID appropriate behavior wherever they are, whether they are working in office, whether they are in their family member, because it is very important now to be disciplined and to be then the scenario that is now prevailing may change into an opportunity to change our attitude towards life and make our life safe and worthy. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'm sure this way of conversation and this way of fluency, if you enhance, it will help you in your future prospect. Thanks a lot.